early morning time. I ended some things early to come grace y'all. I really didn't even know if I was gonna grace y'all today. Man, welcome to the news hour. I'm your host, regular guy on the streets on Fort Meade. Right here in Fort Meade. Located at the gym currently. Hey now. Hopefully the signal's fine as of right now. First we'll start out with the weather. Currently in Maryland, it's cold as shit. Not used to this at all. Cold as a motherfucker. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. I hope your mornings are going well. Hopefully you had your coffee. I hope everybody had a splendid weekend. Speaking of the weekend, should I go there? Most people wouldn't be able to report. This is an all-day report that I'll be going over today. There's about 98% of people that are going to be happy about said report that comes out today. They're going to be at 2% of people. So excited about this report. I actually just passed my car going in the wrong direction. So is everything good? Is my audio good? Just trying to make sure. Just trying to make sure my audio's good before I start. Audio's good? Is the audio good? All right, let's get this buckaroo started. Because it's gonna be an all-day report. This is just a pre-game or the pre-game as we're going to discuss some things later today. So ample report with more knowledge into this type of system and things on how they operate. Not homebound. That doesn't know anything about the criminal justice system. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just used to be former criminal. But as of today, probably happened over the weekend while most of us were enjoying the cold, a person by the name of Mike McKinney was arrested. In these reports, he does have several. He has a court docket here, a court case here, as well as a number up there that you can look up, as well as the court date. I hope you're taking a screenshot right there of that court case. Today's discussion, which is going to take a sidebar, all our other news stories are going to take a sidebar to today's story. For those of you who have either been terrorized or had the knowledge of knowing about somebody who's been terrorized by the individual that goes by Florida Man, but wasn't arrested in Florida, was arrested in Arizona. We'll go over lengthy reports of the things that he has done and this criminal stay, what it means. What this criminal stay means for the participants of the people that supported him. Now, I know there's 2% of people out there that are probably mad as fuck right now that it couldn't be the opposite way, that it wouldn't be me arrested. They're about 2%. So today will be used to be petty. Today will be used to be petty and entertaining because there are a little people that I am going to troll today without saying their names. So today's lives will be used to troll. Just to let you know, on this news station, I'll be trolling those said supporters of this man because I got plenty of information about what that stay is going to look like for him and what that means. And we're going to go over the length of things that why this could possibly stick and why this isn't going to be a short little jail run or stay. Nor will there be a bond that should be enacted on said such criminal cases, as this is not a misdemeanor as it is a felony, which means it is an extraditable and should be an extraditable warrant. This shouldn't be a slap on the wrist. This should not be a slap on the wrist at all. And even if it is, still has to come to court. If misses said court date and Maricopa County, there'll be another warrant out for his arrest for a bench warrant for missing court dates. So there's no need to wonder what he was arrested for. I will go down the list of things that he possibly was arrested for and things that were talked about on the back end that most of us knew we would get to this point. Not upon speculation, just upon knowing things that I will dive into later today with you. We'll dive into all of that. We'll dive into the pickup and all that great stuff. We'll dive into marshals, transportation, and all those great things that you don't have any knowledge about because most of you are great citizens, men and women who don't commit any crimes, so you don't know how the system works. You've never been in any trouble. So I hope to paint a picture and use your imagination today of how these things work and how transportation works on these type of matters and how long somebody's stay will be in these sorts of matters, and if you have a criminal history, why it may be okay to stop committing crimes when someone can use your criminal history to make you stay into jail for over a year or longer. Probation or parole or longer. Especially if you have been committing the same crime over and over again. You get beyond the 3-strike rule, you get into a phase where there may be a judge and a set of attorneys that are willing to risk their lives and their livelihood to make sure that you stay in jail for over 5 years. That is the best plea deal that I see happening, or maybe a year. So, welcome to an early version of the live. I will commence, meaning that you know that I do not go live on my phone. I will speed through whatever I kind of was going to slow walk my way through today. I'm going to speed through to make sure we get the proper equipment so that way we can look up all your questions and anything you have questions about. Anything that you want to come to terms about that you may want to say some things about today. But as of today, your local terrorist, TikTok terrorist who terrorized the TikTok streets is currently in jail without a bond. There's no bond. There is no bond. This could only be one terrorist. This could only be one. This mug, this face could only belong to one person. And if you don't know who the face of this person is, you should wait till later to find out who this is. Be coming later today. If you have never had the glee of ever meeting this horrible person or running into them, then you're just going to be learning information today. For those of us that had the knowledge to run into this person, today's live should be well happy and well approached with the most glee and aspect as a person that I did not have to leave this app. I did not have to leave this app for this no terrorist. So, as a person who has been in waiting, like the rest of us, we've just been waiting for this day. We all get to kind of have our little round the lap or around the mall kind of moment today because we never left. Even when they were talking shit and they were on the run, we kind of just stayed right here and was like, yeah, your ass gonna get arrested. But I'm going to save all that. I need to save all this energy. Give me about, let's see, give me approximately about 40 minutes, maybe less. Tonight, I thought I was having chicken salad tonight, the canned chicken salad with some grapes. Tonight is a night to fry up some pork chops with a side of Velveeta mac and cheese, so a can of Gloria collard greens, and some cranberry sauce and a side of stuffing. Tonight is a fried pork chop night. And I'm going to go over why pork chops, of all things. I'm going to be on time. I'm going to go over pork chops of all things that I choose to fry up. It has nothing to do with the cops. Well, it looks like I got a glow. It looks like I'm glowing. Am I glowing? I think I'm glowing. There's a pigmentation that wasn't in my skin when I looked in the mirror this morning. I'm glowing a bit. Yeah, it's beautiful today. I think I'm aroused up and put on a little mascara and a little bit of blush. I'm gonna put on a little. Yeah, I'm gonna be swole. I'm taking it. I'm gonna be swole, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Hold on.
Hey, brother.
Listen, brother. Listen, can I catch you in about an hour, 20 minutes?
Hey, sound good, brother. I was just coming through, man, and say what's up, man. I ain't seen my brother in a long time, man.
Oh, I be in your life.
Oh, you just don't say nothing.
I be talking. I be on a different profile.
That's how my brother.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how my brother do, huh?
Yeah, just coming through. You don't even know.
Hey, I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, you're welcome. I'll holler at you later today.
All right, brother.
All right. Special live coming today. Happy birthday to I'm the B word. I won't be calling you the B word. I'm just going to say the B word. Happy birthday to you. We'll run you a birthday song before we put this picture back up today. So I'll make sure I run you a birthday song today. Helicopters are flying and they're not searching for me. So with that, I am going to go pick up a big back dinner. I'm going to go pick up a big back dinner for me to cook. I'm getting all the big back ingredients, including fried cheese. I'm going to forget to fry some cheese tonight. Expect a good live. Expect a good live. I am cooking a big back dinner tonight. I don't expect to see anybody, actually. I'm going to be talking my ass off I'm going to be talking my ass off. There's going to be some people pissed off at me talking, but I'm going to be talking my ass off because I know there's going to be some pissed off people. And I am going to do my goddamn goodest job to make sure I continue to remind them of what they did choose. That is my plans. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. My plans is to troll today really, really well. So I'm gonna, maybe I'll see you later. I don't know what you got plans to do. I'll see you later. Give me about 30, 40 minutes. We'll be running about 2, maximum 3 lives today. So we got a maximum of about 3 lives that I might run today. I know on a max right now, I got about 2, but we might run a 3rd one. So let's get this party underway. Go get your hors d'oeuvres. Go get you some sparkling grape juice, some white grape juice. I don't participate in any of the adult stuff. I got white grape juice and Sprite. So get you a ginger ale or a Sprite and some sparkling water. And come join me if you want to later today. That's what I'll be doing. Going to the store now. I'll holler at you. All right? See you later. Get up out of here. Man, ain't even fucking Friday. I'm getting toe up right now. What up, Zoe? Hey, look. Hey, yeah, man, listen. Phone getting blew up right now. Like, I ain't out and about. So this 1 or 3 lives right now. Damn, folk getting toe up right now, man. Y'all excited. Motherfuckers excited. I'm saving all the excitement for when I get in front of the computer. Motherfuckers probably like, what's so exciting about today? It's Tuesday. And if you're on the East Coast, yesterday was probably cold as hell and snow or whatever, depending on where you was on the East Coast. And you like, what the hell? I'm just coming out of my damn hibernation. as well as myself. I was. Hey, now, I was coming out my hibernation. Yeah, we back. This 1 to 3. This 1 to 3. This wanna be 1 to 3 lives today. All right. Listen, I get it. I can't contain myself either. You know what I mean? Afternoon, I can't contain myself either. A bunch of things to discuss, man. There's a bunch of things. I hope y'all having a wonderful afternoon. It's a bunch of things to discuss. Like, why would somebody bond be $300,000? That shit crazy, ain't it, bruh? 300,000, bruh. Now listen, that's good news, but damn, bruh. That mean the state really goddamn shit. Like on a criminal perspective, bruh, I mean the state, like, they want a few years. Fuck the 100K. Fuck the 100K though, bruh. Like, fuck, it was a $300,000 bond though. Bruh, we're gonna listen to the video. We got a bunch of shit to break down because not only the arrest, it's just a bunch of shit people been through on the app for like years dealing with this motherfucker. Michael McKinney goes by the Panhandle, because obviously I'm gonna break that down as well. Love breaking that part down. The Panhandle, Florida man. We're gonna break that down later today. We got about, looking at the clock right now, it's 1:48 where I'm at. School lets out in about 20 minutes. Hey now. Yeah, he got arrested. School lets out in about 20 minutes, man. And it takes about 10 minutes for me to get home. I got video for us to look at. You're gonna be surprised at yourself at why you ever probably were a fear of the person you're gonna see on the video. Nah, you cool. It's all good. I'm gonna catch you up. So the motherfucker was arrested. Man, there's so much stuff to break down upon, like, first off, if you ain't been paying attention, like, some of us had our ears to, okay, so when y'all go live, we listen to the background. I'm sorry to say this. So we listen to what's going on in the background, and a lot of us had our ear to people's lives background. Hey now, and we were listening to, like, you know what I mean? Like, what was in the background, airplanes, all that stuff. Also, we were listening to the people that was talking. It was very important to listen to what Michael had said, and it was very important that you had listened to him say where he got arrested is important, because had you been paying attention and listening, several times he talked about crossing the border. And if you know where Maricopa County is, you actually know how close to the border it is. Like, it makes sense to those of us who have traveled why he was arrested there. I'm going to be breaking down later today why he possibly could not have crossed the border. There's a reason why that most people don't know, because a lot of people watch TV shows and movies, and there's an assumption that the border is free to cross. So there's some assumption, there's some priorities that you need to get in order in your own life. Yeah. Hey, don't be telling them shit. Shut up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Nobody, hey, we are not involved in anybody's arrest. We're not involved not a goddamn bit at all. Hey, we not involved at all. We just some regular old bystanders that never called a tip line or anything like that. Psh. We're just some people that was waiting patiently, just like everybody else. Wasn't looking into anything. Wasn't trying to find anybody. We could give two fucks. Not anything that we were doing over here. Just letting you know. We got a couple of people to name, though, today that I'm going to be just woefully, and I'm going to be throwing up a few names. Like the name of the one that goes by the name Monster, I'm going to be throwing that name up. Going to be throwing up Pam's name. Of course, there's Mallory. There's names I just won't be throwing up their name, but of course they have been involved with criminals who have been arrested off this app that you know of. You know? Then there is the posse. The posse includes people like the fake witch, which I have to say, Nikki, it is quite awful to do spell work just for the spells to backfire. So I have a plethora of very exciting things to talk about and to also make aware of things. And the exciting thing about if or if not, he's going to be picked up, right? What's exciting about that is to see whether or not a state defaults on saying you're worth $300,000, right? $3,000, maybe not coming to pick you up. $300,000? We have a video to look at. We have a video to look at somebody basically thinking they're bigger than the system itself. Knowing their track record, knowing their criminal history, it was just it's just so much that I can finally share that is in front of it. What is pervasive? What is ultimately good about all this? There's some good stuff about to happen. All that is coming in the show. There's some good stuff. You get to be entertained. You're hearing it from me first. It never fails. And this is the most entertaining part. The people, and watch over the couple of weeks or months or however long it takes for them to finally lose air. The people that are going to entertain you are his defenders. Now, the interesting part that I'm looking forward to, that I want to talk about right now, is the part whether one of the people that is his supporter takes the phone call. Phone call or phone calls from jail. This is going to be very entertaining. I mean, they probably in the cut right now, Tammy. They probably in the cut right now listening. Listen, them folks is, listen. Don't you ever doubt that them folks not right now listening, pissed off right now. First off, before I get to the phone call bit, why are they pissed off? The person that they would like to see locked up on the other side of this is me. The person they would love to see on the other side of some bars is me. They would love if I didn't come on here every day to entertain y'all and tell y'all the news and all that bullshit. Right now, they probably pissed off like a motherfucker. I wouldn't be surprised if they wasn't reporting. They pissed off right now. Whole lot of them pissed off. And a whole lot of them, some of them want to go live. Some of them don't want to go live. Some of them want to go on the live where the person going to be talking at. Some of them don't. There's a whole lot of people. Here we go. Come on. Let me ask you up. This Riley pissed off right now. This is looking for a reason.
Real quick, I just want everybody to imagine what he is looking like in that cell, seething. He can't get on TikTok. He can't hear what everybody has to say about him. He can't get on here. All he can do is call his little collect call to his little girlfriend Bougie and be like, what are they saying? What are they saying? Are they ruining my name on there? Are they ruining my name on there? All because your sketchy ass was sitting on the side of the road and thought, oh, big old Florida man won't get nothing wrong with him. But now you're sitting behind those bars, just mad. Just mad. Okay, that's all I had to say.
First shower. This is first shower in a little bit. I don't know if you meant to do that, Wonder Woman. Did you mean to do that? No, they didn't. It looked like, just before I get back to your entertainment, Breaking down the picture. Man, it looked like he took a good shower, a bath in a few days. Definitely looks like unshowered, unkept, unslept as well. No sleep involved here. You can't sleep when you're on the run, obviously. Obviously, you can't sleep when you're on the run. And definitely looks like damn, I've been goddamn, I stink. Now, what's in the video is a person who took a shower. The video I'm gonna show in approximately 20 to 25 minutes. School's almost out. Give it about 25 minutes. It's all good. It's a video. It looks like somebody that took a shower, had an opportunity to take a shower, and probably got a few hours of sleep upon not realizing how the system works. Took a shower. They're going to let me out. There's an assumption that the warrant that's out for his arrest. It's a non-extraditable warrant. I will pause the video to show where in the video you could tell, and I knew it. He thought he didn't have an extraditable warrant. So in the video, I'll pause it where reality hits in and he's like, shit, oh, they can extradite me? Where he thought he was committing petty, of all things. He thought he was being a petty criminal, just doing petty crimes, and he could go to state from state and do what he wants, of all things. That was a petty crime. So, with all things, no, we're going to get to that video later. I just got to break down some things of what's going on. Now, a few things. There are some Mallory supporters that are unbeknownst to any of this information and didn't know that their favorite TikTok fake investigator, wannabe wife, had deep ties to the individual behind me. Yeah, real deep ties. I wonder, I know how it's going to work. There's no wondering with that. I'm pretty sure you're not going anywhere. You're not leaving her. No leaving there. But there are a few of you that follow her that have things that may be looked into as far as your ex ties to maybe some formal church or Scientology place or something like that, and just putting stuff out in there. Some of you without a retraction or somebody, but I'm sure somebody knows a lot of information about your deep ties to different communities out there, and I'm sure now all of that could come to the surface as well. As people use your situation to make people forget about their ties to this individual, I guess what I'm giving out is some advice. You should out her and throw her under the bus before she even has a chance to use your story as a way to deter from today's situation. Kind of building up this entertainment thing. So I'm kind of helping you out. You're going to have to entertain, right? So that means you throw said individual with the glasses under the bus before she can throw you under the bus and use your story as a way to get people to not think about her ties to this individual, because that individual does try to use ways and different things and means of different things to get people off of her back. I'm just throwing out this stuff to help you out, because as a person that follows her, sometimes you take on the likeness of said individual and you try to mimic the things that individual is doing, and it ends up backfiring. So before it backfires, I'm trying to help you out and also provide the people with entertainment, because it should turn into a healthy match of who is the biggest Megan supporter. Speaking of people that were riding that Florida man train, I would just wonder about Megan. But that's neither here nor there, right? As one of the supporters of said individual, right? I'm just throwing out stuff as I remember it. You should have a plethora of entertainment coming your way. Oh, don't you worry about this hotel. You should have a plethora of entertainment from over the weeks coming your way. Besides the entertainment that's going to be provided here today, you should have a plethora of entertainment. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, is that there are going to be the defenders in this and the retractors in this, and there's going to be the ever so loud pleading crowd of people that know you and know that you defended this individual that are going to be wanting to hear what you have to say now. Because there were so many of you that said he was not a criminal. There were so many that bagged the individual and said that this was a great individual, no matter all the grief and havoc that he was causing to so many people online. So people are going to want to hear from you now. And I wonder if you have the courage to speak. Some voices, they used to be so loud, are only going to be so pervasive, small today. I don't know if I want to call you my grandma anymore. You did choose insanity as well, but the thing is, will you choose? We'll discuss that later today on who this is. I just wonder, will you choose to pick up the phone? 30 days is a long time. Defending on someone online is one thing, but will you have their back when they call your phone, or possibly try to video chat you? Because that does seem to be the new way that jails and county jails are moving to. It's video calls using, of all things, I have a mod in here named JPay. I think a lot of people should get familiar with what JPay is for those defenders of the person that's behind me. JPay is not a name of a user. It's something that you should get familiar with. Very familiar with if you are a true supporter, because now that will be tested. Not of me, of the said individual behind me, because if you are truly a supporter, you should be using JPay today to make sure that you let them know that their support is behind you. Now this individual will get out and possibly say months or years from now that he still loves you and all this other stuff. But as each and every second goes by, as this individual is detoxing from whatever was in his body, there is going to be an ample voice in his head that's going to take note and take mark of the people that were not available when they said that they were his biggest supporters. Nikki. Oh, Pam. Talking online is just not going to be good enough if you are his biggest supporter. You need to put some money on his books. It's only the proper thing to do. It's only the right thing to do. This individual needs your cash, and he needs it fast. There are ample of things while you're detoxing that you need. One of those things being cups of ramen, the soup, the broth, the seasoning pack inside the ramen will help with the detox and also help with the belly aches that he's experiencing right now. You know, there's an experience that you can't experience unless it is of two ways. You get locked up or you go into rehab. And he's experiencing that without the extra need of any extra chemicals to help him along. So, and also there's a click of sorts that happens in every county jail. And if he does the same thing that he did while he was out, that I'm sure that he's going to do, which is take from inmates, he's going to experience something else. He's going to experience an ass whooping. And that only leads you to going from pod to pod to pod. Now, from things I heard about Maricopa County, they are so overrun that they don't have pods. They put people outside in tents. So you're going to be running from tent to tent to tent after stealing so much and taking people's food. Like I said earlier, we have, yes, there are in prison. He's not in prison. See, I knew you was fresh. That's how I know y'all fresh. You don't know the difference between jail and prison. This isn't jail talk where he's in. They don't have rampant available. First off, phones cost money. First off, if you want a CEO to bring you a phone, it costs money. In county jail, it's gonna cost about $1,000. Now, if he was in prison, it'll cost about $500. But here in county, that's gonna be a $1. Then next, prepaid phone. You gotta get what? Minutes, or you gotta get access to the jail Wi-Fi. Come on, bruh. That means you are likely in county to get caught with that phone because you keep holding it up to try to get the Wi-Fi signal from the front of the jail. Come on, bruh. This is how I know you was fresh. And this is why you came here to learn everything that you needed to know about this process. A lot of y'all don't know about this process. A lot of people got this information and don't know what's going to happen. I'm a plethora of information, even for those people that he terrorized. A plethora of information. For me, for somebody like me, for some of you, let me tell you about you first. Some of you would love for him to be away for years and years and years. I don't really care. Somebody like me, those who know the system, we don't care. We don't care if it's 1 day or 1 week. The system has a process, and this type of person is bound to fuck up in that process. I'll fill you in on 1 or 2 things. His van got impounded. If you don't have $300,000 for a bond, if you don't got that money right there, right? That means you don't have the money to get your van out of impound. Couple of things to help you along why it doesn't matter if it's 1 day or 2 weeks or a year. Shit just don't matter. Once the car's impounded, get that stuff up out of there, right? If you're somewhere without relatives or without friends, and you don't have access to a Uber money of all things, that means with the video that I'm gonna show, it really don't look like he could walk a mile. So he's already in a shamble in itself. Walking's out the picture. He'll be tired out. Walking's out the picture. So we're in a crisis of health needs that go beyond the minuscule way you're thinking about somebody being locked up for years and years and years. If this individual gets out right now, it is worse. I'm going to let you know who this is later. Getting out right now is worse than being in jail. Hold on, you can learn the charges later. Hold up. When I come back, you can learn the charges. Getting out of jail for this individual right now is the worst thing that this individual wants. Don't have money to get my car out of impound. You got to think like the individual. I don't really feel like walking. My body ain't meant for walking. And I need access to some street medicine. This is a combination that for people like me, we would love for him to get out right now. We would love for him to get out right now. And what if somebody put in a report that there's stolen goods inside the van? Shit, that's a charge. What the fuck? What the fuck? Do you think I'd give a fuck? Like, let that motherfucker out. Let that motherfucker out. Let this motherfucker out. Shit. Do you know how hard it is to you doing criminal shit. Ain't no quick come ups when you're on the come down, baby. Ain't no quick come ups. You're on the goddamn bottom tier down. Only thing there is bridges and goddamn I need help sign. That's all you got right there. You're on the way down. And if you let him out, the warrants. There's just not one warrant, ladies and gentlemen. There are multiple warrants across multiple states. They're all still there. Then, just to give you a tee up on some stuff that's coming later, you have to live with your own demon. The demon you were calling yourself king of. Oh, that's why I love taking breaks from this shit. Never try to be the top dog in this shit, because if your ass ever experienced a motherfucker come down, they don't give a fuck. They just keep hitting you with the bat. Pow, pow. These motherfuckers, excuse my language, these motherfuckers on the internet is gonna give him hell every fucking day. They got this shit that's behind me. They're gonna be making cartoons and AIs and all type of shit all fucking day for years. They don't give a fuck if this was one day. This was one day that they ass get to live with this. With the first off, they not only get the mug shot, they got the video that I'm gonna play later. Oh, for the people that sat with him, that's why I said the entertainment comes in, Megan. That's the entertainment part. You get to sit back. That's the entertainment part. You get to sit back and enjoy the show of seeing what they got to say. That's the most entertaining part of it all. That's the entertaining part. They get to tell you their lawyer skills and how long he's got. And that's why I'm like refuting myself on how much information I want to give out. It's like, because I want to let them tell it first. Let them tell it.
I just want
Go ahead.
No, I just want to say it's really nice. You look a little lighter today, and I love that for you.
The glow. It's just a light glow. It's a light glow.
It is, but I think everybody feels your same sentiments. I'm sure everybody's processing, but I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for everyone who is affected. Sincerely.
Oh yeah, I got new mascara. That's what it is.
I just got back from
I got a new my.
Just finished working.
They said it. They said, "Meg, you look great. You look great.
Thanks. You too. You too. The glow is real." So I just wanted to say congratulations to everyone, like to you, to friends and family, to everybody that can breathe. It's really, really nice. I'll let you get back to it. I really wanted to pop up. It's really nice to see you the way that you are today.
Oh, it's gonna be a good day. I got other stuff. Oh, Meg, don't you worry. I got a whole shebang to break down. And I gotta hold my tongue on some stuff. Yeah, I gotta hold my tongue on some other stuff.
I'm clueless.
Never mind.
It's okay. You know I'm clueless with that. I just wanted to pop up and say I'm really happy not only for you, but for absolutely everyone and anyone who's affected. And thanks for going live. I was kind of curious to see what it would be.
Oh, there's more.
Good.
Oh, this the pregame.
Yeah.
Now I just kept getting messages, so I decided. This the pregame.
All
so
right.
many messages coming through that I just decided to go ahead and if nobody knew where the hell I was, I'm right here, and you can in about 20 minutes we'll have the actual show.
Okay. Well, again, congratulations. And seriously, like I am thrilled to see you. I send your love to your wife, to your children, to your mom, and everyone else. Like we're all really happy, not only for you, but for everyone involved. So congratulations.
Amen to that.
All right.
Amen to
I'll let you go.
that terrorist.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Hey, people, we got about 20 minutes. We got about 20 minutes, people. I'll see you in 20. See you in 20. 777 News. I'm your host, Pastor Petty. Also goes by Gary. It is a great day today. Today is Tuesday, February the 24th. No, you can't be Gary's brother. You can be Gary. You can be Gary's son. It is a great day, all in all. The video I'm about to bring you today, you've probably already seen. For those of you that are just now coming back here because you were running those streets, you were running those streets because maybe you were scared. Perhaps I'm gonna put it on fear. You didn't want to be attacked or any of that stuff, and you don't know what kind of new stuff we got going on here. It's nice to have you back. Everybody that's been here, it's great to see you again on this wonderful week that we're starting. It's a whole new year, and it's a whole new day, and it's a new dawn, a new day, and we're free. We're free. We're free. We are free people. We're a bunch of free people. Nothing criminal going on. Not stealing from our boyfriends or girlfriends. Not stealing from our lovers. Not stealing from people that we're going to have relations with. We're not stealing from friends or family. We're free and we're making the best of life and not doing anything to get in trouble with the law. We're watching our mouths and our tongues with toothpaste and a toothbrush. We're even washing our ass. Or even washing our bodies. Parts.
Take this wrist off.
No, I can't. I need a screwdriver. Huh? I would need a screwdriver. We're washing our body parts and making sure we're clean, including our hair, so we don't get any nest or wingworms in our hair. We're washing ourselves. We're washing ourselves and making sure that we are clean.
Dad, can I have one candy? I didn't get to have any candy.
The video that I'm going to bring to you is of what your loved ones, if you have somebody that has been in the system, what they may have to go through if they committed a crime.
Did you take the head off?
The individual I'm going to show you in the video is loved by somebody. There are a few people online, including...
not candy, it's fruit snack.
Okay, you can't. Even somebody online has taken them and they love them somewhere. Hey now. They're loved by somebody.
Dad, do you like my dance?
This video is very important that I'm going to bring to you. It's the inside look into some things that you don't get to see if you have committed your life to not committing any crimes and being an upstanding citizen and a law-abiding person and a good citizen to all of the world. You'll never have to be in any of this situation. What it does leaves is some open-ended questions that you yourself leaves you with, well, what happens next? And I hope to answer as many of those questions without giving the rest of the commentators any information. The rest of the commentators online, they never been in trouble. You visit a plethora of hosts that never have been in any trouble and they don't know how anything works. Most of the law that they have gotten comes from Judge Judy and Judge Mathis. Not bad judges, but TV judges. The most law that they get comes from CSI or NICIS or whatever that is that they watch on TV. They don't know the actual steps and precautions of how things actually work, and they just speculate and come up with something they've seen on TV or heard something from a book. Maybe they were just happened to come across a John Grisham book and thinks that's how courtrooms operate. Every courtroom across this country operates different, but is the same when it comes to either transporting or moving fugitives that have their day in another state. Each one of these states have interstate compacts that they abide by, that they work with other states, because if there's a criminal in their state, I am sure they will want that criminal moved so that way they can have their day of justice in their court system. So I have a video to play for you and bring you. Much to your liking and pleasing, you may have seen this video already. If you have, go ahead and leave. If you haven't, you may be in glee, you may feel good, and I hope this helps you out.
It does look like you are here on a warrant from the state of Florida. Did you get an opportunity to review the laminated card they gave you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So they have indicated that you're here on a theft charge, burglary of an unoccupied structure, and criminal mischief over $200 but less than $1,000. And as a result of that, an arrest warrant issued for your arrest on August 5th of 2025 out of the state of Florida. So you have an option today. And the first option is you can choose to say that you're ready to go back to Florida. And if you were to choose to do that, you would be saying that you're willing to be held here in the Maricopa County Jail for up to 30 days, non-bondable, giving Florida an opportunity to come pick you up. That 30 days will start tomorrow, as long as you don't have any pending cases in Arizona. If you do have pending cases, then the 30 days will start at the conclusion of those cases. Or in the alternative, you can say demand that the governor of both Florida and Arizona sign what's called a governor's warrant, demanding that you're returned before you are returned. That takes about 60 to 90 days. In that case, I would set a hearing here in Maricopa County on March 9th at 1:30. That hearing is civil in nature, meaning I cannot appoint an attorney to represent you, but you could hire one. You would also be eligible for bond. In this case, your bond has been set at a secured appearance bond of $315,000. If you posted the bond, you would be released from custody, but it would still be your responsibility to go to the hearings here in Maricopa. If you failed to appear, a warrant would issue here. You'd still have the warrant in Florida, and you'd lose the bond that you posted. Do you know what option you'd like to do here today?
We're just taking a moment. The same amount of time that he's taking. This amount of time is a fraction of a second to most of us. But if you happen to sit ever behind a courtroom or have your day in court, it's going to seem like eternity as you make this decision. And for him, this seems like an eternity. This decision is whether to fight. Oh, press cancel. This decision is to whether to fight this case and let a bunch of governors say, you know what, come get this person, because both of these states are press close. Give me the remote. Both of these states are both aligned in their party affiliation. This moment is a moment of time that most people can't give themselves away from. If you ever happen to be in this situation, yes, press that one. And I hope none of you are ever in this situation. It's on one hand making a decision to say nobody's coming to get me. On the other hand, they're gonna, those two governors that get together and sign that affidavit to get me up out of the state. Actually, this isn't even your TV. So, I'll continue the video while I get him set up.
This is Florida Man, guys.
Let's do that. Go back to Florida.
So you're willing to waive your rights and say you'll be held in MCSO non-bondable for up to 30 days, giving them an opportunity to pick you up? Okay. So if we're going to do that, I'm just going to go over a few questions just to make sure that you understand everything that you're doing, and then I'm going to have you sign some paperwork. So again, I do want to confirm you did read the waiver extradition paperwork that was given to you?
Yes.
And do you understand that you do not have to sign this paperwork?
Yes.
And do you understand you have the right to an extradition hearing? That's the hearing I talked to you about on March 9th?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand you have the right to hire a lawyer?
Hold on, answer your question. Answer your question. You gotta answer this question. And it's already been answered. The answer your question, the yes to the question. You have to ask yourself, that isn't a real question to ask. In 30 days, will they not, if they don't come get him, will they be free? Will he be free? The question you should ask yourself whenever it comes to someone being gotten or not gotten is the value of the person. If said state said 30 days, $1,000, the person's only worth $1,000. it's more than likely they're going to get out in about 30 days and yeah, they're free. There is a 1% chance with the value on this person's body being over $300,000 after 30 days, the state has said the value of this body is $300,000. 300. It's pretty unlikely. There's a 1% chance that 30 days go by and yeah, you get away. But it's a 99% chance, 99.9% chance that that state's coming within those 30 days. Now, it doesn't mean that moving too fast. But I hope that answers your question.
At your own expense.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that you have the right to demand that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that you have the right to bail? That's that $315,000.
That's a lot, but yes, ma'am.
And do you want to?
I don't know what kind of criminal he thought he was. To be of in gas right there. Like, oh my God, why is it so much? Let's talk about it. We'll use some actual reference points for reference. We'll use some reference points, all right? All right, we're going to use this lovely little binder here as a reference point on like, oh my God, why? Because he knew what he was stealing, right? All right, you time this little bitty binder. You times this binder. I hope you can see this binder. If I was a card shop owner, you times this by $50,000 times 10. All right, you own a business, and you're saying, somebody's saying, Petty, what's in the damn binder? It's a binder, and you don't get it. Most people don't get it. A lot of people don't get it, right? Some people collect a lot of things. This is myself. Some people collect only coins and gold. Some people collect stocks, and some of us are in a lot of things. You times this, that shop that he stole from, and that owner of said shop had a bunch of these in there that he stole. And most people didn't get it. And that's what I knew people didn't. Like, I understood TikTok was pretty much brain dead when they didn't understand when that shop owner came on and said it was a Charizard. And I got it, right? Because that card was in a nice little case, maybe graded by PSA or CGC or some card company. He was the owner of cards. Over $100,000 worth of cards. This is a one little card with a cute little Eevee on it. This little cute little card. But he had a graded Charizard. First edition. He said it. He had a first edition Charizard. It was graded. I listened very carefully. It was, 30th anniversary is this year. Yeah, he had a first edition Charizard. It was graded 10. Anybody that knows anything, you just imagine that card was a bar of gold. That's what you imagine that card was. It was a PSA 10. Highest grade you can get. Imagine that you are a card shop owner. You don't have one of these. You have 40 of these. I'm assuming that card shop owner didn't just have one. He had 40 graded over 10. They probably undervalued, estimations. Insurance, even though there's insurance that can go on these things. Yeah, insurance can go on these pieces of cardboard. Yeah, it was a PSA. Insurance can go on these pieces of cardboard, right? Still doesn't have a value. Why doesn't it have a value? It's over $1 million. Because imagine, I want you to do something. If you listen to me and you, I'm telling you, my test for you is going to be 1,000% on point. Before I get to what I'm going to say, today, if you have time, you go buy a little $4, $8, $10 pack of Pokemon cards, of freaking baseball cards, football cards, whatever it is, Disney cards. You don't open them. You give it to the kid or the man or the woman in your life that likes that stuff. And there's one specific thing you need to look at when they open those pack of cards. Even though there may not be nothing in there. You look at the look of joy, pure joy, that most people would love to buy. This is priceless. You look at the look of pure joy on that individual's face and how happy they're going to be with you for getting them that pack of whatever cards it is. You cannot pay for something like that. And the one thing that most people missed about that lawyer and the lawyer family that he stole from, and it's something that I stuck out in my head, he literally says, go back and listen to Scammy Claus interview him. That business owner of those cards, he opened more than 50% of those cards himself. He may have been selling those cards. He may have been doing whatever, but there was an attachment. It would be the same as someone coming into your house, and you may not be into cards. You may have a favorite dress that has some significant memories or something. You may have a favorite pot. It would be the same as somebody coming in your house, a tornado coming through, whatever disaster happening. You may have pictures you have attachment to. And they come in and ransack your home and take your favorite picture, your favorite pot, your favorite dress. And it's not the point of the value is which he missed. It's the point that that person took necessary joy out of said item and wanted to share those items with other people. The same with the little card, right? That person whose family was the lawyers and all that stuff, you got to believe when you're asking, who got him arrested? The person, it's like, it's literally, and for any fella that knows this or any woman that knows this, it's literally like a woman scorn when it comes to taking certain things from certain people. The guy who he took from was out for vengeance. especially once again, Pokemon cards and cards are one of those items that if you don't know who stole it, you pretty much are shit out of luck. You're out of luck. They're one of those they're one of those collectibles that pretty much if it gets stolen and you don't know who stole it, there's no attachment to it. There's really no way to search for who has it. If it's a smart person who's stealing, they're not talking about the cards they stole or anything like that, as said individual did. They're not telling anybody they stole your stuff. They're pretty much off in it. They're selling it and getting the money they can, because once it's sold, there's no paper trail. But this fucking idiot, we're going to get back to the video. This fucking idiot came online in front of hundreds and thousands of people and not only told you he stole the cards, but also was on camera. And you can find that video. If I need to show you the video, I'll show you. No, don't. This case can be cracked. Let me just be honest with you. This case can be cracked. This is an untraceable item. If somebody comes to steal this from me right now, it's a PS9. It's a PSA 9. They can come steal this little EV from me right now. Break open the case, and I know somebody's saying, well, if you break the case, you're going to scratch the card. There's ways to break this case and not scratch this card. They can steal this from me right now and get it regraded or sell it. They might have, the only reason it's in the case is because it's cute. They actually will make more money selling this card ungraded. They'd make more money selling this card raw. This card will make more money raw. It's a cute little card. It's gonna make more money raw. So these are untraceable items. You break these cases, you can sell it as is. It doesn't have a barcode on it. They may do it in the future where they start putting barcodes on cards. As many card shops are getting broken into now. But these companies may get into the business of saying, you know what, extra premium, I'm gonna put a barcode on those cards, and that'll be a way to get not only around graded. I'm going into a whole nother sidebar real quick. That may be one day in the future for card companies to get over on grading companies by putting barcodes on cards, and that way you don't have to go through a grading company, and you will also be able to track this item from here on out. It'll basically be like putting a barcode on a coin or something like that. It'll be a traceable item. But that's future talk. I'm talking. But right now, this is an untraceable item. Just saying. Yes, it's Megan. It's we're talking business. We're talking business, and that's we're talking business, folks. We talking business. Look, you talk about getting your stuff graded. We talking business that we just had to. We was talking. Hold up. Let me give you a couple of if you're gonna get the stuff graded. Only pay for the premium service if you know you have a card that's gonna grade a 10. So only pay for the 5-10 turnaround, which is like $200, $300 if you know you have a 10. There are so many things that go against a 10 since we're on the subject. Before I get back to this guy, a scratch on the back, something called centering. So your card could be left center. Lord Jesus, I know some of y'all like, what the fuck is he talking? It's nerd shit. Yeah, so listen, those lines and all that stuff can get you below a 10. If it's below a 10, you need to look at the value of the card raw, and more than likely, if you're thinking ever about selling that card, yeah, your nerves. Once you don't reach this way, you just nerd shit. It may be better to keep that card ungraded inside a nice little case, and somebody will buy it because they're looking for that card. Nerd shit. Yes, hey, let's get off the nerd shit. Then listen, we'll come back to the nerd shit. I love the nerd shit. I love my nerd shit, but they'll really, bruh, brothers and sisters of the nerd, what is this? All my nerds of the most smartest nerds of the nerd Illuminati, they don't want to hear about this stuff. We are a unique breed of individuals that they don't really want to hear about our whimsical buying of either shoes that we have found as a collection, or bow ties, or coins. They don't want to hear about that shit. Yeah, for all anybody saying is we got cardboard and we got rubber. Pretty much. That we got metal. That's it. They don't give a fuck unless they know listen. Real talk, unnerdy, like on a business standpoint, if they can make a buck from it in a quick way, and they can know about it in a more broken down, simple way, then that's the only reason people are more interested. Or if it makes somebody in their life happy, then they are willing to take a few minutes out of their life to understand it, and they still only participate in the hobby because they are trying to make the person in their life happy. So they really don't really give a fuck. So just on they don't really care. They like the showmanship of the whole shit. So the best I could do for people who are not nerds, and this is what I could do for you guys, because one thing I'm pretty in tune with is I'll show you what they like. So let me show you at least what they like, which will get the bubblies going and the bubble guts of happiness going. I'll show you that. So the bubble guts of happiness to some lady or some young fella in your life. This is the bubble guts of happiness that's locked away. This is the bubble guts of happiness that I'm sure I show you this is gonna make anybody go, oh, that's nice. This is the bubble guts of happiness. I'm gonna show you the bubble guts of happiness. This is the bubble guts of happiness, and I'll just show you the bubble guts of happiness is not there. Nope, we're not there. This is the bubble guts of happiness. One of the bubble guts of happiness. One of the many bubble guts of happiness includes a couple of ounces right there. And if you can see that, and most of the nerds are probably going, okay. But most of the people up there seeing this and say, oh, that's cute. The bubble guts of happiness has to do with being cute. Cute. They don't really care about the value. They don't care about the value at all. Really, value doesn't mean it, but somebody's going, well, I know a thing or two. Somebody's going, I know a thing or two, and I know you're saying that. Don't tell them anything. The nerds do not say anything at all. Don't say anything. Don't say anything before we get back. This is the bubble guts of happiness. And most people would be like, oh, that's bubble guts. That's so cute, right? They have no idea. They have no idea, so they wouldn't know, right? They wouldn't know about any of that. To none of my little nerd people out there, don't you say a damn thing about any of this at all. Don't say a damn thing. Don't tell them anything. But if they would be happy, they'll be happy just to have that, and I will close that. And I'll put that back away. Garbage Pail, we're on nerd shit. We on nerd shit for real. Garbage Pail has a very good market, and so do baseball cards. They all have a market, and I was hoping to discuss that in a few months. There's a market for everybody. And Magic has a market. Everybody has a market, and every market has a buyer. You just have to know where to sell, and most of your selling doesn't need to happen at the garage sale, but or on Facebook Marketplace. I love going on Facebook Marketplace to see the undervaluation of most things that you deem to be a couple of dollars. I once again, you're getting into my business, telling you a little bit of my business, and I hope to help somebody. There are people who have no idea the value of stuff that they're putting up for sale. How about that? And some of the people that are selling things for a quick buck on Facebook or some of the other places, they don't have any idea. You may even find coins. You know, some of the pennies, since pennies aren't being manufactured anymore, some of the pennies that are out there are worth well over $50. And that is about all I'm going to say, because I don't want to water down or saturate the market that I am in. That's about it on that subject. That's it. I'm willing to say today. That's about it. I'm willing to say on that. But if there's a market for everybody, and you all, if you have stuff that you have more than one of and you hold on to it, there's a market for you. And more than likely, there's maybe somebody out there like me that is figuring out the ins and outs of what you like. And let's get back to the video.
Give up those rights and sign this paperwork.
Yes, ma'am. Why is the bail so high?
This was set by Florida,
Oh,
so I don't have any information regarding that, but that was set by Florida.
fair enough.
Did you want to give up those rights and sign this paperwork?
Yes, ma'am.
And has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to sign this paperwork?
No, ma'am.
And have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medications within the last 24 hours? All right, I'm going to find that you're...
I do find that that was a lie, though. I do find that that answer to that question was a lie.
knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily signing this paperwork. I'm also going to sign the paperwork as well. I'm going to direct the sheriff's office to let Florida know that you are ready to return. They will have 30 days from tomorrow to pick you up, as long as you don't have any pending cases in Arizona. If you do have pending cases, then that 30 days will start at the conclusion of this case, or of those cases. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to have you stand over here, and in just a moment, my clerk will tell you when to sign. We're going to need you to sign a couple of times, and you're going to have to press hard in order for the tablet to work.
To answer that question, Fry, I think I'm going to answer that question the best way I can. I'm going to look at the shoes. The video's not over. There have been many conversations offline with many of people. And one of the things that many of us stand by is that I hate to give out our information. And I don't mean names per se. I just hate to give out our conversations, but I'm going to tell you so you can know. Y'all have never committed a crime. Some of us don't commit crimes anymore. We don't do any criminal activity anymore. We just know what it was like when we were doing bad stuff. I'm going to tell. Okay. We know what it's like when we were doing bad stuff, and what was that like. We just became stupid and sloppy, and we just became like dumb. And one of the things that happens when you're doing something like getting fast money or committing crimes to get fast money is that you become very sloppy. You get relaxed. You do dumb shit to make money even faster. You're not checking stuff anymore. One of the things that was very prevalent to most of us people was that things were becoming very sloppy with the enhanced experience of the internet. Before the internet, this whole process would have probably took another 6 months to a year. With the internet, it just enhanced the process. The internet made the criminal not only feel powerful, but it gave the criminal an audience, a group of people that empowered said criminal. So it gave them the ability to feel like they were above the law, because they could forget about their criminal endeavors and come online and be celebrated or supported or lifted up through all their bad behavior. For most of us watching, we just want everybody to shut the fuck up. Sorry for my language. We just really wanted everybody to be quiet. We really wanted everybody to let him go on his internet tirades. Don't fight him. Let him feel like a king. Let him feel like he had ownership of something. Because to us, other people, we understood that that allowed some delusion to set in. That delusion allows a person to become very sloppy and doesn't pay attention to their background noise, doesn't pay attention to if their phone's pinging off a tower and maybe somebody's watching them. They become so enamored in the internet and doing their wrongdoings that they get really loose. As if you go back and start, if you go to Drama Talk or to one of his lovely cohorts who, and I don't follow the YouTube page, but I'm just gonna, there's probably no videos on their page of said criminal behavior. But I'll use Drama Talk. If you go to Drama Talk And Drama Talk is not at all one of his underlines. Want to get that out there. If you go to Drama Talk on YouTube and just take time and go and listen to some of his lives that he held. There was one in particular from the 17th that you'll hear where he's basically is telling on himself that he knows he's going to get caught. One or two things is happening. He's running real low on money and he's about to make a dummy move. Or he's staying in places that is going to get him in trouble. He knows this. And he's willing to face those consequences because it's getting rough. Once you live in a criminal lifestyle, it is not the same as and for any young girl or guy that thinks that being Bonnie and Clyde is great, on TV they make it look great, but it's not a great life. Trying to figure out, your day to day and a roof over your head is not fun. Fast money and all that stuff, that's cool. But what happens when you don't have a place to manage that money or a place to lay your head at night? It becomes very difficult. It becomes very it becomes very not the lifestyle as the one that you're living right now, which is very cushy and kosher, and you should be thankful and blessed for even having a roof over your head and some meals to go to. Fast money is not good money, and it comes with its walls. Unlike everybody else, most of us just want everybody to be quiet, let him run amok, and it's like teachers that let the bad student do whatever they want in school. Eventually that bad behavior catches up with that individual in life. That teacher has learned not to fight with those individuals, those individual students, because why? I got a bunch of other students in class to take care of, and it doesn't do me any good to keep trying to change this person's habits. So we all just want everybody to be quiet, let them run amok, because at the end of the day, bound to get caught. One or two things happen. First theory I'll give you. First one is he just did something stupid. He was in a parking lot, they run his license plates, and pretty much easiest way to caught. Theory number two. Theory number two is deep, but maybe it's true. Maybe since it was $300,000 bond, the state of Florida was working really hard with not only private detectives and private PRs and private people who do private things, but with other agencies, interstate compact agencies, to find him using his cell phone location that's pinging off towers. Most of you are committing crimes right now. There's about, yeah, I said most people. I'm going to stand by that. Most of you are committing crimes right now that include using your cell phone. They may be petty crimes, running stoplights, all type of things that now not only do you have pinging technology, but you have flock cameras in your neighborhoods. You're committing a plethora of crimes that can later can go back if we turn into a Manchurian state, or whatever that movie is with the Sylvester Stallone and he has that helmet on, or that movie with Tom Cruise where they can predict your every move and tell you the crimes you committed, or that new movie with the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy where he's arrested for some crime he didn't commit. But life's like that, right? You're committing crimes. Judge Dredd, thank you so much, Mayor. You're committing crimes, and they may be petty crimes, and you don't know. You're just being not having to. No one's holding your hand to the fire for those little bitty crimes. It's something you got away with as of right now. When it comes to him and having taken some things that were very emotionally attached to the person that he took it from, even though it was a shop owner, I'm going to go with theory two, that people were watching him. Of course, the plethora of people online that were watching him. He had plenty of people, had bounties out for him and all the other stuff. But I truly believe, if I go with theory two, that person that he took that in specific, maybe I should pull it up for you. Let me pull it up, actually, so we can just get it out the way so you can see what it meant to that person. I'm just gonna pull it up. Let's go to the price itself. Let's go to price charting. Let's go to price charting. Let's go to price charting. First edition Charizard PSA 10, then obviously it was over $100,000. They say he stole over $100,000, and that one card alone was the $100,000. That shop owner could give two fucks. That shop owner could give two fucks about, I don't think they really cared about all the motherfucking cards. A PSA 10 first edition Charizard, $100,000. 1K, but the shop owner said it was $100,000. $100,000 card. He pulled himself, came from his childhood. If I go with theory number 2, there is more to it. I don't know if I believe you. Let me see. Hold on, they got some items back. Send me the post. Send me the post that they say they got some items back. Send me the post. Well, did they get items back because there were some kind people that saw their post and sent them their stuff back? Because there are kind people inside really nice people inside the Pokemon community, unlike the shoot community or the baseball and football community. There are some really nice people in the Pokemon community that if they saw the certain number and they went on PSA and put in a certain number and they saw that it belonged to somebody else, they're more willing to give the card back even if they paid over $1,000 for the card. They're more willing to say, you know what, I'll take the loss on whatever I paid for. And yeah, well, I'm not lying about the sneaker. I'm not lying about the sneaker. Do you know? There's a rough community. It's true, it's a rough community.
Real quick, because y'all are talking about the $1,000. So the 200, more than 200, less than 1,000, is for the charge of criminal mischief, which means he breaking in. That's the damage he caused. More than 200, less than 1,000. If you re-listen to the video, there's 2 charges listed. They're talking about the second one.
We're gonna replay that.
Yep. All right, I'm out. Kick me out.
Okay, so $1,000 has to do with breaking into the shop. So the card owner who had the first edition Charizard, which was stolen, and several other cases of stuff that was stolen, but that first edition Charizard, which was a PSA 10, which sells, according to data, makes 3 sales per day. Looking at the data right there, if you can see that, I will make it bigger. The PSA 10 for $100,000, over $100,000, makes 3 sales per day. And that is not selling through PSA 9 times out of 10. You can sell these cards on eBay. So you don't have to sell it at the set price of $168,000. Could sell it for $90,000. Whatever. As long as that cert clears and is verified, that's 3 sales per day. And there are people out here, just like they're looking for shoes, there are people with a lot of money, as you know, which I do hate that it happened. I do hate that it happened to the Pokemon community. Let me say that for you. I do hate that Logan Paul got involved in the Pokemon community and made a card that was $20,000 on average, $10,000, maybe less than that. Doesn't even meet with the Poncho Pikachus. Made it into $1 million card and oversaturated the community. And now you have all the scalpers in the community and all that stuff. I'm sorry for you. All I can tell you what to do is, if your dream is to open a pack and find that special card, is maybe to move on since you're an adult now. I'm not talking to the children in the community. I'm talking to the adults. It may be time to move on, and I'll give you some business advice. And I don't mind giving you this advice because it doesn't hurt me. And I guess this is a two-folded advice, not only for the Pokemon community, but this is advice for people who are hoarders. First part of the advice is to the community. It may be okay to start buying those single cards. It may be okay to buy the card that you really like and want individually. giving you this advice because sometimes you spend over $600 to $8,000 a month buying cards. You're gambling. I'm looking in your eyes. You're gambling at this point. Once you spent over $800, you're gambling. You're buying packs of cards, and you're hoping that you get that big hit, and you're chasing that high. You're chasing that high. You're gambling, buddy and sisters. There's some ladies in the community too. You're a gambler. Stop gambling. Stop looking for that magical card to appear inside that pack and buy the singles. You're going to save some money. All right? Next, this is two-folded advice to everybody. You may have plenty of money in your house right now, but you have sentimental value attached to those items. Maybe it's Barbies. Maybe it's that doll collection that you are now 90 years old, 80, 60, 70 years old, and you got a set of dolls that are worth over $100,000, and because there's some sentimental attachment, you got a room full of Barbies. You just holding on to them, don't want to sell none, because you remember when playing with them, or you got a room full of shoes, or vintage dresses and pants from the 70s. And you got all type of stuff in your house you're just holding on to. Some old cast iron that your mama gave you from 1950 that could be, she bought it for 10 cents. It's worth over $50 now. You got stuff in your house you've been holding on to because it has emotional attachment. Let that stuff go. Let it go, or let it go to your kids. Plain and simple, when you're long gone, you can't hold that stuff no more. So you might as well get as much money as you can for it. You had the fun that you can have with it. There's no need looking at it collect dust. For what? You can take that same money that you're looking, that instead of letting it collect dust, you can take that money that you make from selling it and go look at your feet collect sand. You go sit on the beach somewhere, enjoy yourself a pina colada, or enjoy the beach or something with your significant other or with your kids. Let that stuff go, all right? Just let it go, man. Go enjoy your time on the beach. Go enjoy your family. Go enjoy life. Stop collecting stuff just to hoard it, all right? Let it go. Yeah, that part. Just don't go to Florida. If you do go to Florida, go to Key West. Go to Panama, go to Miami, but stay out of this part of Florida. Stay out of this part of Florida with this fella here. Stay out of this part of Florida with this guy here. Just stay out of this part and whatever. I don't think I have to run back the tape at all. I've been talking well over an hour and a half, and we still have points to get to. I'm going to give out this stuff because I really don't care to hold back this type of information, because it's not going to do me any good to hold it back from you anyway. What happens? Are you asking yourself, what happens? Yeah. Going back to Florida. You're asking yourself, what happens when he is now sitting in his jumpsuit? That's the question, right? Or if you have a different question, let me know. But you're asking yourself, well, what's next? What's going on next? Right? Is that a question? I have to get to the prevalent point. What's the question? What happens now? I mean, it's 30 days. What's going to happen? What's about to happen? Couple of things before I get there. First thing that's going to happen is the macho internet person that you have been praising, those of you who are watching, that this was your man. I have to show you what the rest of us saw before we get to that.
And don't you ever bully her again.
Oh my god, you saved me, Dragon.
Listen, girl, just because I saved you does not mean we can be together.
What? Why?
Because.
Because why?
Because I said so.
Answer me.
Because you're the most popular girl at school. There, I said it. You're the captain of the cheerleading team. Me? I'm just a loner, bad boy demon dragon. Duh!
Please, Dragon, we can make it work.
We can't be together. You don't know what it's like to be me. I don't have a heart. And if I did, it would be broken for you. I'm only gonna hurt you. A bad boy like me, we don't care about anything. Except for the girl. Which is why you have to go. You're my kryptonite. Just date the captain of the football team. Forget all about me. I'm a loner. It's the life I chose. And don't you ever...
Somebody out there is probably like, did he save this clip for today?
I thought you were crying.
No, it felt like I was laughing so hard I was going to cry. I know somebody out there is like, was he saving this? This fucking clip.
Okay, tell someone. Can someone put a side emoji in the chat? A side emoji in the chat. Side emoji in the
No
chat.
sad emojis, only laughing ones. Only laughing ones. Only laughing ones. Oh. I think we saved stuff. I'm never gonna commit.
Cry!
I'm never gonna commit that I ever saved something for a day like this. I'ma tell.
No, sorry.
I never commit.
Yeah!
I'm not committing to that I saved that video. Not at all. Not at all. I'm sorry, I was laughing too hard. That's the only reason he got in there. I was trying to compose myself. He got in the camera because I couldn't compose myself in time. All right, I'm composed now. I'll never go commit to saying that I saved that video. Did that video have some poignant things in it that most of us saw? You found your dark warrior. You found your savior. You found your black dark knight with the black heart and shining armor, willing to risk it all in the most incel ways for you to protect you. And I'm not talking to the people in my chat. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not talking to the people that's been over here watching this shit and that had to go. I am not talking to you. I'm looking directly at you because I know you in here, and I know you can't comment in this chat because you know your ass, your ass did this shit. Your ass was looking for an internet protector. Yeah, and I get to look you in your face. Your black knight ain't here no more. Now I get to go over some things that's gonna happen to help you feel not at ease, but more so some talking points for you to have so you can sit in reality of how these things go. I'm gonna help you sit in reality of your bestie because he was your bestie, not mine. All right. $300,000 bond there. Booking number. Cause I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not doing no criminal. Oh, I'ma tell. Okay, you better stop. I am not doing anything criminal. Don't have no plans of doing anything criminal. I actually did not come here on time because I made sure I was driving below the speed limit. Speed limit was 30. I was going 25. I said, you know what? This motherfucker just got locked up. I'm not finna do anything to even get anybody to ticket me. I even went through the store as I was shopping saying, hey, I'm putting this in my bucket. I ain't stealing nothing. I went through I ain't stealing nothing. I went through the front. Did you see me ring all that up? I paid for it with my card. And this is my card. Here's my card. They was looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with him? We see him come here every day. Hey, don't want no trouble. Law abiding. Law abiding. Booking number G238153. Names Michael McKinney. Fugitive. Perfect. This is perfect. 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 Fugitive. In your most endeavors, you operated as most internet heroines do act. Heroines, as in ladies in distress. You thought it was bad boys were cool. Arizona. You thought bad boys are cool. You knew he committed a crime, but you didn't care. You thought you had a protector. I am going to get to what steps happen next. But I told you I was going to troll. This was your internet husband. This was your internet feline boyfriend. Your person that you was having relations with on the internet. Your brother on the internet. This was your nephew on the internet. This was your grandson. I'll teach him better. I'll teach him better.
Can you get off the light? Because it makes me...
This was your favorite TikTok on the internet. But your TikToker ain't here. Yeah, you better leave for the rest of this song come up. You can see what song I'm about to pull up. You already know when I pull up. I'm like, you see what song I'm about to pull up. I'ma tell you why they won't let him out.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection
reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to
I do want to say before y'all gonna have to hold on. Those of you that want to know what's gonna happen, give me 1 second. I got 2 perspective theories that I did pursue on my own that have been said in the chat. I did go with that first. That was one of my 3 or 4 theories. If he did turn himself in, I did hear that clarion call, like it was said in the chat, about that being his kind of last live, in hopes of this being a slap on the wrist. I think there was a miscalculation. In that miscalculation, I think if that part is true, completely tired and wanting to not have this on his back no more, and not wanting people to keep hovering over his head. The miscalculation in that part is not paying an attorney, or not having the money to pay an attorney to kind of mitigate the warrant. You know what I mean? That was the miscalculation in that part. You didn't think to lawyer up or pay someone to make sure that the case wouldn't last more than 6 months. If you don't have $300,000 to bond out, more than likely, when you do get to that state, once talk about those steps, they may remove like the bond because they deem you a flight risk. So I mean, guess what? I was like, he was kind of shocked. Maybe he was shocked about the price. Maybe he was ill-informed. Maybe his informants misquoted him about what would happen. People that never been in the system kind of told them that he'll be out, that he'll get a bond of blase $300, and they spoke to some internet lawyer, and they said that it'll only be like $30,000, and I'll bond you out. It'll be like $3,000, 10%, $3,000. I'll bill you out, whatever. Some lawyer, some TV lawyer, whatever, told him this. Theory 4. I know you mentioned that person. Who be having people kids on their profile, and just that person and that person that you mentioned who is not him. And I don't know if it's a she or not. That person. Oh, these are wrong batteries. I don't know if that person is the she or not a she.
Why?
They need double A's. I don't know if it's she or not. I don't know if that wasn't the person that I was thinking turned him in.
That they do have double A's.
That's a triple A.
Who's a triple A?
3 A's. Double is 2.
Double 2.
Yeah.
G 2.
There was a person that I thought infiltrated the group. I will not say your name. I'm positive. I know the person, if theory 4 stands. There's a person that infiltrated the group, acted as if she loved him, was talking to him on the back end. This is theory 4. Pretended to love him and like him, and the whole time, and you heard me mention this person before, that they, I'll give you some hints. I said this person has caused chaos with these other group of women. And what if, and I said this, and I hope you remember, I was like, what if they made up everything? I'll help you find them after this. I was like, what if they made all this stuff? What if everything was a skit? What if everything was for sensationalism? You're right on point, man. That's all I'll say on that. They gave out enough clues. That person in particular, if Theory 4 stands, infiltrated the group, and oh, please put that up. That doesn't belong to me, actually.
I love you.
These don't belong to me.
And right here.
But that don't belong to me. I'm sorry I took this out. This doesn't belong to me.
Why?
We don't want to get in trouble. These don't belong to me. Let's put this up.
You didn't let me up here, obviously, but are you talking about the woman who said that she would turn him in herself?
I don't know if we're talking about the same person.
No, she said it in a box. She said it. DB said it. She said whatever.
I'll send you a message.
No, but listen, because she said herself in a box. She said whatever all that reward was going around. She said if I knew where he was, I would report it my motherfucking self because I would get the 20 grand.
I'm gonna send you a message right now. I'm gonna send you a message right now.
Well, I'm sitting in the spot so I get it.
Yep. Just hold on. You hold on. I'll send you a message right now.
If it's Booger, that's who the fucking. Oh shit!
Don't say it though. Don't say it out loud though.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past that slimy motherfucker right there. Yeah, I didn't even think about that one. And that's what. Yeah, because nobody else would think it was that one. Damn. Oh, and if that person did, and when he comes out and finds out, oh, your ass is grass. Okay, I'm gonna drop.
Yeah. Listen, let people. If theory stands, knowing that I have been watching, and some of us, and I'm not the only person that's been watching. I'm not the only person that's been watching stuff play out, how it's been playing out, and please forgive me for not saying this out loud. You had to be here long enough to even figure out what I'm talking about, and maybe you got a friend that'll let you know what I'm talking about. I do hope you have a friend. If Theory 4 stands, that seems to be the most infiltrative of infiltrative people that would have been able to infiltrate, not only able to use their voice but their looks, and to infiltrate and to get enough to want to be that deep in with vile people to do that. And I right now am positive upon my phone going off that those people are trying to figure out who the hell I'm talking about. They want to know because they want to be. They would love to bring them to the altar. If Theory 4 stands, Theory 4 stands. So if Theory 4 stands, they would love to know. Nope. I've been on here for a good hour. I have reason to be the same way that I've always been. You know what I like? I love watching and I love listening. I love connecting dots. I love puzzles. I love word crosses. I love figuring stuff out. But then, like, when it comes to my kids, I love figuring it out and then letting them figure it out for themselves. And then sometimes we can come to the same problem with two different ways. And it'll just be the same problem. Just like, still the answer's still the same. So Theory 4, Theory 4 and 3, the reason I didn't bring them up until you brought them up is because I didn't want to bring them to air. Theory 1 and 2, leave people to their own guises, right? 3 and 4 leave these open-ended things that leave theory 4 especially allow somebody to be blamed, and I'd rather not have somebody be blamed. I'd rather the TikTok lawyers try to figure out what this all means. So let's get there. Let's move on. Let's move on. Could we get a moving on in the chat? Could we get a moving on emoji in the chat? Could we get a moving on? Let's move on. Can we get something in the chat like moving on? Let's move on. Nope. Yep. Do not text me. Don't text me. Let's move on. Let's move. Stop texting me. I am one of those. I refuse unless I'm brought into a court of law. So please stop. On to what is going to happen. What happens in these type of situations is that the U.S. Marshals are contacted. So I'm not telling you court theory or anything like that. The state wants to make a move on this individual, and since the bond's so high, the U.S. Marshals are contacted. That state sometimes comes, but more than likely the U.S. Marshals are contacted, and they make arrangements to move prisoner with other prisoners from each jail, county, and state. So what that entails and what you should be happy about is that it is an uncomfortable bus ride or plane ride. Shackled together, can't use the restroom, long hours on a bus or a plane, no telling when you're going to get dropped off, just riding around. You may miss your stop like several times, and it's very uncomfortable. You're shackled from waist to hands. You can barely move. It's very uncomfortable. So one day you go from being inside a dorm or in a tent to could be Conair, but depending on how they want to travel, it could be bus, plane, or train. But it's not. No shower during the day's ride. Of course, the marshals get to go inside hotel rooms and stuff like that. Prisoners have to stay on the bus. Of course, the marshals do rounds or whatnot. So there's 2 or 3 marshals on the bus, and then they have shifts and they switch out between the rooms, and of course they get to enjoy a luxury of a shower. They're not criminals. They work for the service, while of course the prisoners stay on. All right. So depending on how they want to travel with the prisoners is how they make those arrangements, but usually it's the most cheapest route. And the cheapest route is to get a Greyhound bus outfitted with all the latest and greatest jail bars and jail chains and one restroom for prisoners, and allow a very uncomfortable travel throughout the states. So they could go from Arizona up to Washington, all the way over to New York, and then multiple states on the East Coast before they even hit Florida. They could hit Florida and decide to go over to Texas, go back up before they even come back to Florida. So they can make a very uncomfortable amount of days. Hopefully nobody pisses somebody off, and they could get that person there as soon as possible, but they can make it very uncomfortable because they do share these routes. A prisoner cares, though, because this is very uncomfortable. No access to commissary, which I do hope Monster or Nikki or Pam or Mallory puts money on his books. I do hope that Mallory goes out of her way to dig through the dirt, find some old glass, sell the old glass at a thrift store or something, and put a few dollars on his books for not only food but shampoo and phone calls. I hope you pick up the phone and entertain us with a phone call from the individual that's behind bars as a way to grow your audience. No longer doing true crime, but now taking intimate phone calls while you're married from somebody that's in jail and airing those for the internet to hear as a way to monetize and grow your platform. Great way. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to being entertained in whatever way you have to do that using this situation in particular. I do hope This also may make you want to declutter the space behind you, or maybe that's already happened due to the internet. But hopefully, hearing somebody's cringy voice on a jailhouse phone and maybe dirt or roach infested situations will make you change your life, or maybe not. Either way, I do hope one of the four takes on the task of entertaining us by housing and putting money on his books so he can have said phone calls. If not, then what was the point of supporting this individual? I went on a sidebar. Thank you so much, Fry, for getting me back on track. I see you almost, see? You see, people? You almost got a little bit more entertainment than you paid for. You almost got a shamble of sorts out of me. Thank you for making me collect myself. On to what you should expect. There's transportation, of course, that happens. They decide to get them in the next 30 days. There's transportation, of course. There's the waiting game, of course. Then from there, there's a court date that happens once upon transportation. There's a court date that happens in Florida. And since he doesn't have a paid attorney fees, which if anybody who supports him is willing to put out a retainer, won't say any names, but a small retainer fee of criminal activity costs anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. This is a healthy case, so it's first time is about $10,000. FWA probably knows a really good lawyer. Didn't she support him? Wow. I'm just saying, I know they fell out, but good golly. Someone checked on mittens? Just look how the cookie crumbles. Look how the cookie crumbles. I hope somebody did check on mittens. Oh my. Wow. That just went over my head. The lover. His wife, Mittens. I thought you was talking about our Mittens. So, excuse me, y'all. There is two Mittens. There is a Mittens that I know over here. That is our Mittens. A wonderful spirit. Truly fabulous. And then there's this hot thought. Excuse my language. You're going to have to move. You got to move. Would you like some candy? Yeah. Because I was about to say some stuff that I don't need you to hear. Would you like some Skittles? Would you like some Skittles? Would you like some Skittles?
No, can I see what those?
Oh, sure. I'm about to say some stuff I don't need you to hear or repeat at school. Tara, hold on. As soon as I give them these candies. Yes, there are two Mittens. There's two Mittens. There's our Mittens over here, Fab, and then the Mittens that you all know that I had totally forgot about.
Like my mittens.
No, not your Mittens either. Close the door if you don't mind.
Me?
Yes. Mitten. There is the rampant, ever so shambit Mittens that was all over him. She was his number one chick, always fighting with the other ladies that were part of the group to show that she was number one. Now, since we are here, I didn't know we were going to get on this sidebar. This is crazy. I don't know how you did it, but you got me on the sidebar. We're on the sidebar. We are literally on the sidebar. No, it's good. I ain't even gonna front you for this one. This was not part of my talking points, but since we're here, a whole bunch of thoughts just hit me. There is actually somebody that's gonna put money on his books. I think she would put money on his books. I think I think she would. Hold up, we're here. I think she'll put money on his books. Hold up.
In the city, remember you used to drive a Yukon. Pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson, like, are you with me? In the phantom with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. I can help you get a move on, like you haul. And I know you like to go slow, but we could go faster. Tell me the password. Slide city, you know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly. I bring nice things. Slide city, slide. Plenty of the man tryna get in the bed, so I'ma get slouched instead. I know it's gonna make you beg.
Listen, nothing to the prison wives. I chose that song, and I don't mean nothing against you. Please don't take this the wrong way. This is not towards any of the prison wives. Prison wives are wonderful. You hold a man down. Mittens. Mittens, you're gonna be a prison wife. You're gonna be a love. Oh my God, this is so phenomenal. Oh my God, Mittens. Oh my God, we get a second. My God, I am so excited, everybody. Thank you, Fab. Y'all, we make it an echelon of entertainment above this regular TikTok stuff. Mittens, I hope you signed up for Love After Locked Up. First off, it's a check. I heard they pay like $80,000 an episode. It's a check. I hope you sign up. Like, girl, like, give me this entertainment. Hold on. Girl, give me this entertainment. Give me this entertainment. I love to see you on TLC.
What are we having for dinner?
I'm frying some pork chops, got some cheesy rice, got some mashed potatoes, got some
What
collard
about
greens.
can we get something to pick up?
No, I don't wanna out to eat. I wanna cook. Girl, give us this WeTV moment. Sign up. And then do like that. Y'all have some little babies running around there. Do the birds and the bees.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me.
I don't need you to think you're a bad mama jabba, but your man is in the kennel. Your man in the kennel. Chose that song, chose that one, boy. Just in the lineup. Now, you saw the comment, and yes, I was imagining them touching hands behind the glass, but you know they don't do the in-person visits no more, so both of their hands on the tablet, noses on the tablet. Listen, it's gonna be like this, like, imagine. Gotta look, listen, could you imagine holding the iPad and just like, oh my God, I missed you. Oh my God. On the damn tablet and shit. Oh my God, I can't wait till you get up. Listen to the prison wives. Listen, you better laugh. I'm not poking fun at you. I'm just making this new prison wife.
Dad, could you fix this? Daddy, could you fix
I need batteries to fix that, baby.
Like
I gotta buy.
3 days?
I gotta buy some. They double A. They double A. I gotta buy batteries for that.
Okay.
Girl, you better get used to using that goddamn JPay tablet.
Then you said,
Girl, you better
then
get.
you said you can find
Get,
double
put that on a cartoon. Do some AI stuff. If that girl ain't shut down her damn TikTok, you better go get that picture and make it some memes I can use. You better 2 days to approve message, girl. You better go. Somebody better go make some damn cartoons with them two. Make them listen. If you heard it here, folks. You better go make you some damn cartoons with them two. She better not. I bet you she better not shut down her damn TikTok so y'all can't get no pictures of her. But you better go make some cartoons with them two. Goddamn talking on them damn iPads. It's a little.
Dad, I'm trying.
Can I see your tablet?
What tablet?
Can I see your tablet? I gotta show them what it look like.
Can I turn it up?
I just want to see it right quick. I gotta show what it look like. Like only jail people know what this look like. Let me just. I don't want to show what's on the tablet. I just want to imagine. Imagine.
You know that new restaurant is opening tonight.
Imagine a gray Amazon tablet that's about just a little bit bigger. It's gray in a black box, and like you can plug some headphones in it, and it's on a time limit. It's only like 4 of these. It's like 4 of these in a pod for 80 people. And you make phone calls. You order all your goodies and all that stuff up out this joint. It just sit there. Listen, movies, all that stuff. I bet you he watching a movie in there right now off the tablet. If he got some money, it don't vibrate. It's just a big old tablet in case with another hard case on top of it. So you gotta tap like really, really hard to get it to stroll and stuff. And if you're really good at it, you can watch TV and all that stuff on it.
Or you can tap it again and then press the TV button and put it on your TV.
You can't put it on their TV. You can put the Amazon Kid tablet on the TV, but you can't put their TV. You can't put their tablet on the TV. Oh, that's a business. The sneaking phones in is an extra business for the guards, and sometimes between some of the prisoners that may work in the kitchen or do laundry or something. You know what I mean? You know, they can get a family member or a friend to, if you're already making $13, $17, $20 an hour as a guard, an extra $500 to $1,000 for each cell phone is a good side hustle. Would you disagree? Somebody giving you $500 and just to sneak a little Nokia into. I mean, it's a great side hustle. I see it as a great side hustle. I mean, they willing to pay. You got the market.
2 ways.
You willing to risk your job.
2 ways. I found one with 2 ways.
Actually, it's the wrong screwdriver. You willing to risk your job. It's all part of the prison economy. Of course, as well as commissary and everything else that's a part of prison. So, it's all a part of the prison economy, including the phone calls to family. Most counties that have jails in their system, family members pay anywhere per month for $1,000 to $2,000 to talk to their loved ones who may not have committed an actual crime. This individual, on the other hand, is actually seen on film committing the crime and also fled the state where he committed the crime. So, unlike some of your family members or friends who may be pursued for a crime that they did not commit, this one actually has video footage of him committing the crime as well. So that is a totally different business.
Dad, I'm trying to get struck.
Oh, sir, please put that down.
Okay, can you find one in there?
No, put that down. Put it down. So, Miss Amy. Yeah, the phone call. Hold up. Phone call. Miss Amy told me he make bail. Amy see what that bond is? Do you, Miss Amy? Shit. Oh, they took it. They took the bail. Oh, they took the bail because he waited. Okay. Cool. Listen, I personally feel like I have entertained the hell out of you. I personally feel like it's been a good day. I personally feel like I gave you enough information to feel like you got some know-how about what's going on. If anything, let me give you the short and beautiful of it. Let's say he gets out in 30 days. You got 30 days to say whatever the hell you want to say. Doesn't change.
You got 100 days for everything you want to say.
Let's go with the baby's prediction.
You for me?
Baby believes that you got 100 days. So, if we go with the baby's prediction, you got 100 days before anybody lets him know anything at all. Okay. Do I think he'll come back on this app and try to reign king again? Of course. But there's kind of a few things that are hard to do when you get out of jail, especially if they impound your vehicle and you don't have the money to get it. It's kind of hard to get on here and play the tough guy if you don't have the vehicle that allowed you to travel and to house you and give you shelter. So you can only be tough for so long. So if anything, right now, in this very moment going forward, you got 30 to 100 days to say all the shit you want to say. And unlike me, no flack back. You get to, you get to. Oh, diagnosed. All right. No, okay, theory number 5. Shit. Not with that one. I got one more theory to put out here. Theory number 5. This is one that I didn't want to put online, but it is a double doozy. It's some of you would say, well, it deserves a 5 and a 6, but I'm putting it together. Theory number 5 has to deal with if he committed a crime, and that's why he got caught. Theory number 5 has more so to do with, I know he was trying to get to Mexico. That's what he said. But I also believe that there was extra in there. I also believe that maybe he was trying to become a mule. He needed money. And if anything, if you've been following the news, you know what just happened in Mexico? There was a whole cartel shift. Yes. There was a whole shift down there, right? Hear me out on theory number 5. First off, what if he got caught committing a petty crime? And of course, he's not going to get out of jail because of some petty crime and he has to go to court in Arizona first. Okay? So he wouldn't even be extradited at all. So he got 3 to 6 months to wait in jail before they either plead out on a misdemeanor. And I'm just going to misdemeanor. Like I said, it could go until 5 or 6, but I'm putting them both together. But let's say he was trying to become a mule and there is product in that vehicle. And it's a felony. Let's just say that they do have him on other charges. I'm just going with the theory. I'm just putting the theory out there. I'm just putting it out there. I know, we know. We're just saying if something come up in the future. If something come up in the future, the theory was out there. What if there was product in the car and that's why he got caught? It's conspiracy. He got caught trying to run the border with the product. And in this theory, that means he'll stay longer in Arizona. Those nails should be a felony. I'm just saying I do want to, went down all the theory trains. This is all conspiracy. The theories are all conspiracy. They are not the actual charges that you're seeing there. These are all conspiracy. I don't have any proof on anything that I'm saying. I'm just saying, what if? What if You know, there was product in the vehicle, and they tried to kind of come across the border with it, and that's how they caught him. That, just to highlight the theory, I did think about the said theory. It did cross my mind. It did cross my mind that they haven't charged them yet, and maybe they'll charge them later for said theory. Said theory. That is all theorized conspiracy. Alleged. Can't prove any of that unless it comes out as charges. What if that's how they caught him? Either a felony or a petty crime that he tried to commit and got him caught. That is theory. It's a if. Just a if. That's all it is. Nothing proven. Okay? Nothing proven at all. Just want to put that out there, but I do have to let you know that I... Oh, Cheryl. You... Let me put you on.
Daddy,
If you don't think that I'm not petty...
Daddy fixed it. Daddy fixed it.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
If you don't think I'm not petty enough, and I hope there are other petty people out here that have been in this petty community long as I have, and has a recording of somebody saying your name that's arrested right now, admitting to doing some crime,
Say their name that they're looking for now.
or saying they were going to do something to you or your family, and you don't have a recording of that, and they get sent to Florida, and you're not going to be petty as I am to make sure a DA doesn't have that as witness testimony? No. Yeah, you got it. I'm a petty motherfucker, so let me just go ahead and make sure you know how petty I am. Let me just say, I am petty.
Dad, I know what's the problem.
And I fucking take it. That I've said that I'm going to go after Penn, whether it is physically, whether it is I go boot his door in and whoop the fuck out of him and his children, whether it is I go burn his fucking house down, whether it is I go there and I fucking take his ass out. This is the only group of people I've said, so once he hears about it, I'll know which one you said something.
Patience is a virtue. Most people would have deleted that years ago. I am patient. That is the perfect clip for me to hold on to for the exact days coming up. If you try to go in front of a jury, I promise I'm gonna show up. Take the plea. Take the deal. Tell them take the deal. I didn't get rid of that. It's not only in the Google Drive, it's on multiple drives that multiple people know about.
My foot! Dad, something hurt my foot.
It was the battery that you dropped on your foot.
My battery still hurts.
I do hope there are more petty people out there that have clips that they saved and they weren't talking about. I hope there are more petty people out there who are willing, if you are going to go down here doing, I'm gonna play it again. If you're gonna go down here doing crimes and saying what you're gonna do to people, I am patient. I'm petty though. Come on.
And I fucking take it. That I've said that I'm going to go after Penn, whether it is physically, whether it is I go boot his door in and whoop the fuck out of him and his children, whether it is I go burn his fucking house down, whether it is I go there and I fucking take his ass out. This is the only group of people I've said. So once he hears about it, I'll know which one you said something.
I failed to mention somebody. But don't think I'm not going to take that down there. Anything you said about me or my children or my family or taking them out, best believe. I waited long enough. One person that I forgot to mention. I mentioned all the ladies. I forgot the fella. I forgot his distant lover to mention. I forgot. I forgot. I totally forgot. Since he made an appearance, I almost forgot you had you not made an appearance. Since Indiana wanted to come in here, I guess I got to mention him. Cannot let Indiana Outlaw off the hook.
Daddy, can I have fruit please?
Yeah, you can. Hold on. Let me get a tune for this cowboy.
A Tweety song.
Let me get a tune while I grab a fruit snack.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
I failed to mention the biggest supporter of his, one besides the ladies, one of his biggest supporters, one of his biggest nut gobblers, all up in his box, any opportunity they could get was Indiana Outlaw. Anybody attached to Indiana Outlaw that let hit Indiana Outlaw into your box, I'm also putting you as an accused of said person as well.
maybe it's time to detach yourself from the fake troll. Obviously he came in here and he is fuming right now that he got named. Yep, he goes by the Panhandle, and he is a local panhandler on here. Goes by the Panhandle IO or Indiana Outlaw. Doesn't really know who he is. And pretty much is here for any startle or strife that he can cause throughout. Let me see if this is him. I'm finna let you up. 1 second. I'm finna let you up. Finna let him up.
Yo, you please don't hear them going. Good talk again on my feet. What's up? Maybe from the world. Many others. Nothing. This is not good. You bitch! Man, Lord! Now, and with his mouth now, we're paying for this. Number one, what? You and me! 20%. You got 20 trucks? You would think? Penny deep. I can go for that comment.
I gotta play him a song for the road. I gotta play him a song because I've got to get up out of here. I gotta play a song on how he really feels. As I'm about to get up out of here, he didn't feel like that. He didn't feel like that at all. I know he didn't feel like that. So I am going to play a song on how I really think he felt during that time. So you bear with me for a minute. I got a song for how he really felt about, how he really feels about me. This is what he really feels about me.
Daddy.
Just keep throwing your head against the camera, Ayo. I know I'm not pleasant at all to the peaceful paradise that you thought you cooked up for yourself. Here with all the other bad bodies. I'm sure you're going to find you another bad creator to hang out with, but they're few and far in between right now. So what you're going to have to do, if they are going to let you, is you're going to have to be a bootlicker. And you're going to have to lick the feet of all the fake witches and warlocks here, the same way you do with that Jinsei ninja. You got to have to go lick their boots and hope to get a piece of whatever they're going to give you. You're going to become the world-class bootlicker that you are, licking the boots of all the people that just really don't care about you. World-class bootlicker. Remember, you wanted to be his right-hand man, and now your man is locked up. Your man is, if he goes to prison, is gonna definitely, if your man goes to prison, Indiana Outlaw, they didn't make this song for no reason at all. But these are the sounds of the man working on the chain. Gotta enjoy this IO time. Always enjoy the IO time. The most comfortable thing about Indiana Outlaw that you all must know is that he believes that he controls things, right? So as the dom in this relationship, I always have to exert my power over him and make sure that I can mute him for the rest of the live. And you don't even hear from him anymore. So the only way you're going to hear again from him in the chat, because he can't talk anymore, he just kind of likes being dominated in that aspect, is I got to let him in the box. And I'm not gonna let him in the box. So I gotta make sure I gotta know who's in power here, because I don't go to his lives. I don't be in there. You should take a screenshot if you see me in your lives, buddy. You take a screenshot. I saw past Betty in my life and take a screenshot. I know you was there. I know you was there. Bliss, I love benefit of the doubt. Somebody's in there. It just ain't us. It just ain't us. It ain't us. Please continue doing karaoke for all the rest of us, and we love seeing you do a great lap dance on all the people who have done you wrong. We love it. We love seeing you dance for them. We love it, Ayo. We love it to the bottom of our heart. We just love it. So we hope that you keep being a good lap dog and continue being the best at what you do best, and that's licking the feet and boots of the people who just really don't care about you. But I know that you are just looking for a friend.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The minute I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage dripping pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth so I can ask some questions to see if they can find the truth. I asked her her name, she said blah blah blah. She had 9, 10 pairs and every big bra. I took a couple of flicks since she was enthused. I said, how do you like the show? She said I was very amused. I started throwing, she started throwing back mid-range. I was one of the questions, she acted kind of strange. Then when I asked, do you have a man? She turned me around. She said, no I don't, I only have a friend.
I truly wouldn't be my full petty self before getting out of here if I didn't hint, don't have to say their name, if I didn't hint at one person, and I'm not going to name them, but I'm going to set up this alley hoop in a way that you can put the basket in. Went caused chaos amongst people, making them feel some type of way, making them feel like family. Just to the first time, and maybe it was the whole time, bring this individual into the box as if it was me late at night. Everybody knows that Petty, it's a 99.9% chance we can get this guy in the box at night. And if we do get him in the box at night, it's not the same guy. It's some low energy, low vibration guy who doesn't have that, he doesn't have a spark. Literally sounds tired. Brought this guy in the box only to not first make you think any type of way, but make you reconsider said agreement that you had with this individual. If this person is somebody that you can trust, girl power always prevails, and we'll give her another chance. Only to do it again. But not twice. But on that third occasion, ran to the individual that's currently locked up.
Did you call me?
No, I didn't call you.
But I heard.
I didn't. Ran to the individual who's currently locked up. That individual is currently locked up. Oh, sir, stop. Currently locked behind bars that she ran to. Like I said, I do a great job not mentioning any names, leaving it all to perspective for you to figure it out. But isn't it kind of, I kind of find it ironic that there has been no engagement from said individual. I do find it kind of ironic. I find it kind of interesting that you haven't heard a peep. If you know what individual that I'm talking about, then of course you've seen the same thing that I've seen.
would love to know, after causing all that havoc, do I say it? It's like sitting in piss. Like I want to know, when did you know you was sitting in piss? Like, you been there before? You ever got out of your mind before and had a little too much of something, and next thing you know, you woke up and you pissed yourself? Kind of like that, right? I wonder, like, when did you know that maybe I need to stop all this internet stuff and this waking up and piss ain't it for me no more? Some of you are completely lost and don't have any idea who I'm talking about, and that's fine. Some of you, on the other hand, know what I'm talking about. Do you have the same pervasive questions that I do? When did you know to stop? Like, this internet stuff ain't for me. Yeah, pissy face. Like, it's very, this code is very, you have to understand this, you kind of have to follow this, your non-hobby train. So like on my For You page is full of like medals and shoes and all the collectible stuff. I even got some Pokemon, National Geographic stuff that shows up. But to find this stuff, you gotta kind of leave your For You page and willing to listen to some other stuff that just is off the wall, batshit crazy stuff that you just got like, wow, how do they have this kind of time on their hands to like not only do this kind of stuff, but have this much time to like cause this much drama on the internet type stuff. So now, since we're back here and I'm not causing any drama, it's all kind of like questions left to the whim that everybody's had. Like, I don't see you like going live no more and stuff. So like, when did you know to get out of this shit? And like, why did you caused a whole bunch of goddamn shit? And a lot of people want to know is, were you always with that crew? Like, were you always with them and kind of was like a op from the very beginning? When did you switch over? Because obviously there were back-end conversations being had that most of us just didn't pay attention to, because it's not like our thing to try to control people in their phones. And what did they think was gonna get out of it? Cause like, you cool, ain't nothing to get out of it. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I necessarily do this for fun. This is like, this isn't a job. This isn't a job for me. Like, I have fun talking. Like, I really truly have fun, like playing music and all that stuff. Like, I have fun. So this isn't like a job where like I have fun, like thinking about like, today I'm gonna show these videos and I'm gonna get a kick out of this, pretty much type deal. All right, let's wrap this up. I got some pork chops to fry. Let's wrap this up. It has been a wonderful Tuesday being here with you today. I am sure if it was up to you, you'll have me here for another hour, but it's not up to you. I am glad that I could be here to entertain you. I am glad that you had a good time today. I hope you had a good time today. I only hope that you had a good time today. I'm going to get it out the way. I'm going to get this part out the way. To all my white women in here, my people that identify as white women, I'm going to get this out the way. To all the white women in here, let's get this out the way. I truly enjoy you before I get out of here. I think you're wonderful. And what I gotta say is just please make sure when you come across somebody of color, somebody of Hispanic descent,
everybody ain't here to do the wrong thing. So please, 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 if you identify as white or just as a human being, please just remember to treat us nice. I appreciate all the nice you treat, but treat all of us nice. I want you to have a phenomenal evening, everybody. I'm just asking you please do. One more song before we get up out of here. It's for everybody. From the 1999 to Freaknik to 2000. Did I think about how I was going to do this show today? I did. I knew everything I was going to play from Rooter to the Tutor. So with that, as you're cooking dinner tonight, I want you to have a good time. And I want you to make sure that you just get in there and get down.
Damn! Shit! Look at the ass on that bitch. Look at the titties.
There's only one place where we can go to see freaky hoes doing shows, doing tricks to make us holler on a given night, all for $1. Silicone breasts, oil on their chest, not like us but above the rest. They'll do anything to turn us on. Them hoes got it going on.
I like big booty and big old titties. Bitch, you know you've been fucked by many, so come and be my private dancer. I got some money if that's the answer. I really wanna be with you. I get hard after seeing you. How hard? Hard like a rock when you make that pussy pop. Pop that pussy, hey, pop that pussy, baby, pop that pussy, hey, pop that pussy, baby, pop that pussy.
Somebody's gonna be a happy fella tonight or a happy girl tonight, and I wish you nothing but the best, and hopefully all the happiness in whatever you do at the middle of the night between you and two lovers that ain't got nothing to do with me. Wish you the best. I want you to have a good time. Hope you have a great evening. It's formalities now, and it's time for me to get up out of here, and I'll do a countdown. If you are new here, ending the show as courtesy to everybody here. If you want to play TikTok Russian roulette, you are more than welcome to stay. That is during the countdown, and I'm going to count down from 5, and I would like for you to leave before I get to 1. And the last thing I say is I'm going to holler at you. Before I get to that, these are my formalities. My formalities are pretty much a courageous thank you to you, and a pretty much continue to be a bright spot on this planet, on this earth. You are truly an amazing person. This is genuinely coming from the bottom of my heart. Continue to raise your children and yourself in the most formidable ways to continue to be good people no matter what is going on in front of you or behind you or beside you. Don't always judge a book by its cover. Also remember that when you think that you're pointing one finger at somebody, 100 other fingers are pointing back at you.
So try to be the test of time and a test upon the human ability to just be a good human, no matter what anyone's religion, race, or what they are going through. I truly believe, and I still will not stop believing, that every human is a great human being, no matter what they do. I do believe in change and that people can change and become better people. Each and every one of you have an opportunity each and every day to be a great and formidable human being and not be what you were yesterday. Be the change that other people want to see and continue on the path. If you think no one is seeing that how great of a person you are doing great things, and I think that you are a great, amazing individual, even if no one is telling you every day. You are truly, truly, truly an amazing person, and I am telling you now today that you are a blessing on this planet. And every single day, just know that somebody like me is so thankful that you are here, blowing out crop dust and blowing out carbon dioxide to continue to keep this planet healthy. Now, other than that, I want you to continue to be a great person and continue to make strides in your own life and meet your own goals. Those things each and every day that we all can strive for, that you are going to meet. Just have to keep putting your feet in front of each other and keep striving for the best, even if it seems like nobody else is striving towards that goal but you. You are the ever and ever goalkeeper of your own goals and of the people that want you here on this planet. That is me. So just know that I think you're a blessing and that I want you on this planet. And that is the countdown. Thank you, everybody. It is time to go. 5, 4, 3.
Now you have a few days, that shit it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear, I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear.
Fuck 'em all and they